When I proposed to separate, Lou Rien discovered that the ring on my hand was no longer our engagement ring. He lost his cool and asked, "Your engagement ring?" I slapped his hand away and asked, "What about yours?" His face shanking a chin, suddenly rushed into the room to rummage. I just quietly watched him fuming, hoping to find the financial officer. A few months ago, his little master took a photo of his ring. He sent me a message, and my ring had already been lured away by his little master code. The situation is that the little master code of the wedding date asked me before the engagement business whether the wedding date will be abandoned and played in the engagement business. Thinking about these years, he has let my brother go on his birthday in recent years. I agreed to read the play for him, but this time it was about my giving up on him. Every time he laughs at me for the little master number, I give Lou Rien a number. He once asked me what I meant, and I joked when I was drunk. I agreed in my heart before you finished, so I memorized a number of registrations in the same number, and when it came to 100, if I love you, I will die, and I will not want you again. When he received number 99 and 10, he didn't take it seriously. When he received the number 100, he still didn't take it seriously. Until the wedding day. Stay like smoke because of a phone call from the small master code. Age killed. I have loved him for 7 years. Heart, death. Did you know that on occasions like the engagement banquet, it will make me less talkative? That's open. Even if I beg him angrily. Lou Rien just left a cold sentence. Didn't cancel. He just left. Chuangya's short sex will be sent over. There is a bit of smile on my mouth and feet. I spent 7 years to love him. So him. In the end, it is a thorough joke. As long as one phone number. Lou Rien can joke me anytime, anywhere. Whether it's my birthday. Still our commemorative day. Originally said dating. Now there are occasions such as the wing test. Lou Rien can leave me without being dropped by me. Great hateful through distance. At the same time, there is a feeling of repeating the matter. I insisted on this relationship for 7 years. I have enough grievances and envoys in the past 7 years. Actually, I can't stick to it anymore. Day 6 marriage. It is the last chance for the relationship between me and Lou Rien. And obviously Lou Rien is not in my body and mind. Falling out of the phone with Lou Rien's not crazy. Send a message. Let's break up. After sending the information, I directly pulled Lou Rien and darkened. I walked to the elevator mouth to try my heart. There was a quarrel behind me. I wished this voice for 7 years. It's Lou Rien's sister to you. He who's most admired is his godline sister Lou Rien. And hero Yan. Lou Rien's best man in the world. It's of my village government. He hasn't asked me to check in these years. He runs me and spectates. I'm going to be married to cancel. Really embarrassing. How did I go back to Lou's medicine? He patted his hand and said with a smile. Stuart. How can I make you go so easily? Everyone comes out. There are 6 people who run out of the copper cream at his side in an instant. They patted their hands with remote phones. Obviously, I want to shoot my stone. Classian's mouth with bad laughter asked. The wind pigeon is cancelled. What do you feel? Everyone is laughing. Frying in the eyes. Such a day. I've passed 7 years. My hands are fierce. 4 flying sails looked at Class Cloud. What feelings? Anyway, it's uncomfortable. It's not good. It is not as good as you feel the wild species. The atmosphere of Sixahaha was instantaneous. Lesson Cloud's face instantly. Although he is the Tangjia who flows into the inspection. But he has nothing to do with the inflow test. This is a head that does not look at the crime of class. Class Yun brain cultivation becomes angry. Look that, he said, highly lit up. Play with my handsome face, very well. I don't care about him. Avoid. And count to handle. Hit hands in the middle. Lesson Cloud thickened several parts. Wolf had solved Grant. He looked at me unknowingly. You did to me. You are not afraid of me to solve a high public with me. I looked at him coldly. Hybrid had been paying it. In the past, I guess you on the face of softly, like a smoky face. I don't want it. You still expect me to let you. I'm too lazy to talk nonsense with him. Take the suitcase and prepare leave. Guyun Sheng's private, not cold road. If you really have stuck companies, never come back. To cry, ask to resolve you. I stopped. Oh, then saw a movement. There's no limit in the face. Regret it. You are a shameless filling dog. Unlike me, I slapped high and hit me. Kneel now, I feel in my shoes. I just forgive me. The corner of my mouth was pulled. Seeing Hyun's leg dead height. Make Jong holding a mobile phone and shooting. I looked at my phone calmly. I edited Lu Yan. I will not go in this life. Lu Yan was next day. To 3 early morn. After he returned to another tree, he sat on the sofa. Areas of fatigue on a cold face. Lu came over and pressed me to press my head. His sentence has not moved in the sentence for a long time. It was 4. He sent me to go home. I will spread it happily and ask. Give him opposite. He is happy. He glanced at the big tree. Deserted. No sound. It was Xinqing standing at the door of the kitchen. Some wrong opening. Mu Zhang didn't return yesterday to now. A mother department flashed on the face of the smoke. Softened again and softened to myself. He thought I was lying again. He drew out a remote phone. Click on the chat with me to meet. Just see the breakup text message I sent. Stay like a hood. She stood up. Hit the coat on the sofa. The mobile phone is even thinner, being on. Immediately, I will jump to the Yongguo negotiating girl meeting. Light and no one. Speak in a whispering one. Yes. None of the eyes also did not come back. Don't you worry. After all, the merit is so big. Speaking of cancel. Which guy has received it? Of course, Lu Rian understands the meaning of the wedding words. No haunting. Leave behind such indifferent words. He left directly. The country's eating next week. He gave me a week. Myself, I'm done. I took a flight back to Xiangqing. Back to my little balcony in Xiangqing. Looking at the 2-story house in front of me. In my heart, Hua Gai's boyfriend. This sense of homecoming is something I have never felt in the 7 years I have been working under manager Xizhen. I'm about to push the door open and go in. The balcony door next to opens. Fine business that collects money. Run in the opposite direction to me. Oh, machine on your feet. I recognized him and called him. He was very deceived by God and in my heart. And Ran heard a familiar voice. He turned around differently and saw a smile on his face. Tomb, you're back. I smiled and explained, I am back. I am a god, and someone who watched me grow up. God and my eldest sister from the Ray family. The relationship has always been very good. It's just that these years I've been here alone, just like words. No chance to come back. God and friends. Then a huge surprise suddenly burst out from somewhere in the eye. He almost came to my side. Tomb can help. What can Shinyu say? I asked to marry me. In my next life, I retreated from a movie called Tailabu. Shinyu also knows that this can lead to misunderstandings. His full explanation. There is karma hidden in the voice. Option works at Jai. He left a child. I'm going to bring the baby back. The policy over there. I need to get married to adopt a child. I really can't help now. Oh, you can help gather a ticket with me. I will marry you when I come back. This requirement is very unreasonable. After all, this time I came a second marriage. Shinyu at this moment can't think of so much. My heart, aware of that bad result. Colored. The sound is also fighting. What's wrong, brother? I Loito from Shinyu's vegetable award swallow. He died, I didn't shave my feet. Disposal on the island. When I was young, I was taken care of by Chunga. But a gentle and powerful Zero brother. I didn't expect his only training to be in such a dangerous place. You must bring the child back. I immediately said. This in-law. You wait for me. I take the document and go to with Evans with you. Marriage is a very easy thing. Both men and women go to the name Evans to take a photo. A declaration of justice. First cover. The marriage certificates arrive. Get married. To me. Just rush to the airport bluntly. Time is urgent now. It can be so moment. Look at the sound of God and the extremely cut. Hymns and stones. I hope that children who are with Ya and the brother can come safely and expensive. I know Ya. When I'm talking about this, a circle of white light around me. 1 week passed quickly. It's like smoke back from Anglo. The special car is already connected at the airport. In the car. He glanced at dinner time at a glance. He said to his own master. Invader in contact, heading to Shin Kong restaurant teachers. Invasion on the one side closed after all promise. He skipped for his phone and called me. The phone keeps thinking for a minute. Invading on Joe did not say it like a cigarette. Yes. Mu Zhang did not take a cigarette plum. Holding a G-man hand in his hand is suitable. A diamond is his all decide. What he saw at the auction of Yonghua. It's the shape of the sun. The first thing he thought of was me. I'm like a little son. The matter of setting a marriage industry is indeed not right. He has to look at the meaning. Now don't answer the phone. is very happy. He does like me spreading the religion from generation to generation. I don't like if I do it easily. He is baby. Oh time Hongo. He had a misunderstood expression and closed his hands. How directly? Was by Ba who stepped to the door of a show. Leave the car under the space like smoke and coldness. There is a lot of tolerance in other books. They're all busy with their own things. Only Qianxin is in the other books. Leave in and take off your coat. Asked Qianxin, who was busy in the living room. Was mutary. A look of worry flashed across Qianxin's face. Mayaki hasn't returned since that day either. He must have made phone calls. He didn't even see the lady. I'm very worried about Mayaki and whether I can't think of it. It's a special book. His Anshin is sincere to me. It's so beautiful that it stays like smoke, but doesn't condense. But the sound is very blocked. Well, I'm just a little person who can be there anytime, anywhere. Always optimistic and optimistic. I won't be able to think about this. Dai's engagement banquet has been cancelled. I'm really angry. Say listen to floor. Call your phone and send me a message. I'm back. I'll arrange a bigger engagement bank for you. The message hadn't sat. It's busted. It's a big red color after sign. It was a smoky neck. I've lost my temper before. But I have blocked him from outside. There is no crisis in staying with smoke. Just feel funny. Tian, who was at the door, said. Check the cancellation. It's easy to investigate person's whereabouts to investigate. Jinan was found over and found it soon. Yes. Mu Xiang also returned to each other. Now living in his good hometown. Jinan records my tape record. And the sound I appeared in the sharp control video of the partner. I can't cry and laugh on the face of the inspection. As for, he told Jinan. You go back. This time I have a lot of temper. Let you pick it up in person. Jinan nodded. Yes. I have a very comfortable life this week. The yard at home is in the house. It's a long time ago. I find someone to restore the yard. Then I hit my favorite mountain musician. Still in a piece of land and land. In just 1 week, the courtyard has been replaced. Set up lit. Recently, I am looking for the right store. Flower up and tip in. This is what I have always wanted to do. Now, I want to implement. When the plants I gave me in the yard are knocking on the door, I thought it was empty Nong's oil. Just open the door. Seeing a lighter security standing in the door. I will close the door soon. The light security guard stopped me. Ting is the hand that flows into the cigarette. Usually, I want to contact the flowing smoke. It is past. His attitude toward me is very indifferent. That's the same now. Mr. New. You let me pick you up back. Can't close the door. Just don't care. Fierce hands. You knelt down me. I'll go back with you. Jin's indifferent face appeared on a military order. A rare appearance of anger. Master Mo, you should understand. You and lady are wrong. Is let me come over to pick you up. I have given you face. You continue to command the world like this. Being a person must have the name of autonomy. I can never. Looking at Jinan blindly. To be honest, Jinan can pick me up. I'm surprised. This represents Lu Ruiyan's persuasion. This is the first time in 7 years. But do I need it? I looked at him coldly. I have a reputation for autonomy. Though I left Lu Ruiyan. And also Vice Jean. You have a bit of reputation for autonomy. Leave my house immediately. Otherwise, don't blame me for letting the dog out to feed you. Jinan and I turned cold. The superior disbelief. Jean credence. Who feed the wrong dong for? Do you think Lu Ruiyan will see you again? It's really high. He won't cancel the engagement. Though just ask it and you'll get it. Don't really go overboard. I ask you to take the lead. She who feels pain in her heart must smoke. To put it bluntly, it's up to me to post it myself. Myself in when? Absolutely legislation. That's why Lu Ruiyan's transformation into a person is unpredictable. Before loving someone, love yourself first. I smiled at him. Then I only bought the second floor of my small young room. Look what that is. Please be safe when you see what's on top of the platform. His homophobia. That's a head start. Hands are dirty there. Si Xiaofei looked at him filially. You said I'd send your facial expression just now to Lu Ruiyan. That is a stood line. Well, how to? You just keep it like smoke and spend money. Raise a high-end dog. Who gave you the courage to do what Hu Jiahu did? They were this little. Lu Ruiyan and I are over. I don't want to have anything to do with him and the people around him. Take care of it. I'll just pretend you've never been here. Otherwise, your face will be punished by the whole network. Ching In's face was full of anger. He lost his eyes and head. I have given up on inflow. But when I heard the name Nessner, I still feel that I am in peace, and I turn around and leave. I chase the door. Even on the road with a bad smile. Be careful if you drop a dog and eat it. Unexpectedly, I saw a serious scene in the next second.